Okay, the second condition is don't in the imperative, only in the imperative.
ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ಮ್ಯೂಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್.
Exclamatory sentence again, sudden feeling of joy or sadness or sudden expressions. Or sudden expressions. What exclamatory? What's the problem? I'm reading up for you, no? Here and there you are seeing. It's written on their faces. On Abhishek's face. Write it on the mask of Abhishek. It will be visible for him. Exclamatory sentences, sudden feeling of joy or sadness, or sudden expressions. So I'll continue here, because it will be not visible for those students sitting there. Imperative you wrote. Continue here. In the exclamatory sentence, from direct to indirect, from direct to indirect, the word before exclamatory mark is expressed as exclaimed. You can write offended, exclaimed, depending on the expression you have to change here. Okay, exclaimed. The second part is always an assertive sentence. So conjunction that should be used as a reporting verb. Used as a reporting verb. The exclamatory sentence, from direct to indirect, the word before exclamatory is expressed as exclaimed. The second part is always an assertive sentence. So conjunction that should be added in the reporting verb. Okay, but when it is WH form, see, if it is simple, it will be easy for you. I'll give you examples for it, how you have to handle. Example 1, it is simple. Oh, ah, alas, wow, hooray, we keep on expressing. These are all different expressions. But if it is modals, WH form, though it is not a question, but it is an exclamatory form. I'll give one example. Oh, I lost my wallet. Said Kiran. This is a very simple sentence are given. You have to understand O is an exclaimed part. That's why I have to express it as exclaim because it is before the exclamation mark. But the second part is an assertive sentence and it is in the past tense. I have to change it to past perfect. I'll use an example to you. Kiran. See, I'm taking this part. Kiran exclaimed. As the second part is an assertive sentence, I have to add reporting verb conjunction, that is that as a reporting verb, that he had lost his wallet. But if it is WH, second one, what a beautiful sight. Expressed Preeti. Okay, see, very simple. In the second part, I have given WH. If it is WH, you have to remove the WH form. It is a living thing, he or she. She is a pretty girl. If any name is given, oh, she is a pretty girl, then you have to retain she. If it is he, main name also they can give, you have to write he. But if it is a non-living thing, you have to take this what and say it as it. Please pay attention once more, I am telling you. In WH form, how or WH, anything they can give. How beautiful she looks. She looks. When they give like this, how beautiful she looks, what do you say? You will change into she in the indirect speech. Or he is a handsome guy. Oh, what a dashing guy we say. At that juncture, what we say? We write he. But this is a non-living thing. You have to remove this word and write it because it is a non-living thing. How will I express? Preeti exclaim. I have to put here. Sorry. I have to put exclamation mark. Preeti exclaimed that, as it is again an assertive sentence, that instead of what, I have to write it was a beautiful sight. Please pay attention to this concept, very, very important. If it is commonly given O, A, U, whatever it is, that doesn't make sense because you have to remove it totally. Instead of that, you have to write exclaim. But if it is WH or HW, based on the gender, it may be a masculine, feminine, common, or it may be a neuter gender. Based on that, you have to change this. Okay, common gender also he or she only can be given. Because you don't know, if I say child, you can write he, marks will be given. If you write she, marks will be given. But for neuter genders, you have to write it. Okay, these are the 4 kind of sentences what I've given. In simple, I'll explain. If it is an assertive sentence in the direct speech to indirect speech, you have to add conjunction that. Please keep this. Just one concept keep in your mind. After the reporting verb, you have to add conjunction that. Very simple. Interrogative sentence. WH, HW should be retained. And yes or no questions or do forms, you have to add if or whether after the reporting verb. Very important. Reporting verb is asked. The third concept, what I told you, is imperative. It is an order, command, or request or advice. This condition, you have to add to before the verb. And second condition, except in do, imperative, no way you have to change. Don't changes to not to. exclamatory sentence, please remember they are expressions. You can write the reporting verb based on the expression. You are making me angry when I say my expression is the opposite person is offending me. You can write said offendingly or expressed offendingly. No need to write exclaimed. Depending on the expression of the sentence, you can change the reporting verb. That I give the liberty to you because it should make sense, that's all. In the exclamatory sentence, please keep in mind the first part before the exclamation in such kind of conditions where it is not WH. The first part is always returned with exclaimed. The second part is an assertive sentence. That's why I have to add conjunction that, very, very important. If it is WH or HW, based on the noun gender. It may be masculine, feminine, common or neutral. If it is common, you can write he and she both because we don't know the gender. If I say a child, you can write like that. If I say, man is perfect. So man comes, every human being which is born on the earth. So like this, please keep this in consideration. Next I'm going to teach you is tenses. You should understand from direct to indirect speech. The maximum loss your children lose your marks here is tense structure. When I say the tense changes, how does it change? First and foremost, you should understand what is a tense. Tense is a time which expresses in what time the action has taken place. Isn't it? When I say tense, so you should remember this is time. This is tempus. What I say tempus? Tempus is a French word where people called tense for time. Then the Latin people, these changed the tense to tempus. So totally it means time. Very, very important. How is time decided? How is the time decided? Time is decided on the verb. How is verb decided? Verb is decided on the tense. Very simple. Time, if I say one example, she is writing her homework. In what tense I'm speaking? I'm speaking in the present continuous form. How is it possible? I take the verb. Yes or no? I'm taking the verb here, is, and the tense is continuous. So what is this concept based on? Time is based on verb and tense. If you understand this one simple concept, please maintain silence. If you understand this one simple concept, it will be very easy for you. The tense structure is divided into time. Tempus is nothing but time, which was called tense in the French country. Then the Latin people, what they did is they changed this tense into tempus. Tempus is nothing but time. But what is time? The time when the action takes place using the verb. How the verb works? If it is past, it is only because of the verb we understand that it is a past tense. The time is a past. Based on the verb, we come to know that it is present, or it is continuous, or it is perfect, or it is perfect continuous. Again, based on the time, we come to know past, past perfect continuous. This way we come to know. Based only on the verb and the tense. So a tense structure is very, very important for you to understand this concept. Okay, very, very important. Please take into consideration. If you are making any changes, you have to totally depend on this concept. I am going to understand the time. I am going to understand the verb. Based on the verb, the tenses works. So I just start with the first one for you. How the tenses changes. It's a very simple concept. Anything in present becomes past. When I say the tense structure changes, direct speech changes to indirect speech or reported speech. What are the changes? Very simple. Before you write, please understand when I am teaching. No need to write this. Yeah, I'll give you lots of time to write. Please pay attention. Now I say very simple. First is present tense. Indirect speech. If it is a present tense,
Ma'am, again muted, ma'am.